it's Banditcat, and I'm back today with another video. So you can see me here sitting with my great Anna and Elsa blanket, and in today's video we are going to be setting up a beta tank for a new beta I got. And I mean, this time she's not necessarily an unhealthy beta, this one, but she was in a condition, her cup was in a condition where it was dirty, and I just want to give her a really nice clean new environment, and hopefully she won't come down with any illnesses like fin rot or anything like that. First announcements. Sorry for the sound in the background. We are in my pet room, which is aka my bedroom basically, and I have a bunch of aquariums sounding here and there, so sorry for that noise. But she will be set up onto this rack system. I don't know how well you can see it here. But yeah, I'm going to go show you her, and then we'll go set up her tank. Okay, so here she is. And first off, I want to say a few things before I set up her tank. This is actually not what she came in. There goes the tie, my temporary twist tie that I used. This was not the container that she came in. She actually came in a beta cup like any other betas you see for sale, except it was so dirty and disgusting that I did not want to keep her in it for very long, so I just put her in a fish bag really quick. Just this tank won't take me long to set up, and I just had to get her in here temporarily because I didn't want her spending really any more time in that any longer in that cup than she had to. Second of all, I do not suggest setting up your fish tank on the day you get your fish, just purely because your tank isn't going to be cycled, and the ammonia and the nitrates, not the nitrates, sorry, the ammonia and the nitrites, but even the nitrates can rise really, and they can kill your fish. So I suggest to not getting your fish the day you set up your tank. The only reason why I'm doing it is because she was in such a bad position that I wanted her to get her into a good tank right away, and I didn't want her to leave her at the pet store any longer. And I do have some experience with situations like this before, so I know how to do a fish in cycle and make sure that nothing goes wrong. But yeah, so let's go set up her tank now. Okay, so this is the tank I will be using, and I believe it is the Aqueon Bowfront 2.5 gallon. And now for beginners of fish in general, but betas in particular, I recommend that you go bigger than a 2.5 gallon. 2.5 gallons is the minimum tank size for a beta. But if you're a beginner, it can be harder to keep the water parameters in control with a small tank like this. So I recommend you start with a 5 and go up from there. I think the ideal first beta home for the beginner keeper is the 10 gallon, because then there's a lot of room for error if you're only keeping one fish. So yeah, this is the tank I will be using, and this is actually not a new tank. This is an old tank that I used to have for my other betas. And so the equipment is a little bit old, and it has a little bit of, I don't know, fish juice on it or whatever you want to call it, but it still works, and so I'll be using this. Yeah, let's go set it up, I guess, like I've been saying for the past 3 times, but we're gonna do it for realsies. Okay, so here she is in her new home, and actually what's really funny is if you saw that little clip where I was trying to figure out where the pink plant would go and I dropped it into the tank, yeah, it totally does not match most of the decor whatsoever, so I had to take it out, but it's okay because we have this cute little setup here with 2 plants, and then her log where she can hide, which looks like she's going to, and the little dragon. Then there's also a little floating crab, and he's hanging out. Let me see if I can get her. She's right now, I'm pretty sure she's in the log. You might have saw a little glimpse of her tail before she went and hid. I am going to turn the lights off after I finish this video just so I don't stress her out. But I did want to say that I treated the tank with a few C-Chem products. So first I did C-Chem Prime, or C-Chem depending on how you say it, Prime, and this is basically just a conditioner to get rid of any chlorine or other metals that are in your water. Then I treated with their stability, and this is basically new tank stabilization system, what it says. It's basically the healthy bacteria that if you did a slow, oh there she is, that if you did a slow cycle would build up, and this just kind of jump starts the cycle, and I put it in there with all new tanks that I set up. And then the last one I set up is, I use this a lot with my betas in particular, but I'll use it for all fish, and this one is the Stress Guard also, and basically it reduces stress and it promotes healing, and she does have a few tears in her fin from her cup, so I thought that that would help a bit. And then of course all betas need a heater as they are tropical fish, so I have one in the back and it keeps the tank at 76 degrees. So yeah, that will probably be the end of this video here, and I hope you all have a joytastic day, and I guess I'll see you later.